Hey guys, we're going to be drawing superheroes here. We've got some books here, how to draw superheroes. We've got some actual live action superhero figures. Yeah. We've got comic books and things like that for reference. So let's look at some of the ways that these artists break down how to draw superheroes. If you look through, they all start off with a stick figure, and then they just add shapes, and then they kind of make those shapes look more and more like your figure as you go. That's, again, basically how you're going to draw anything. Start off with your base stick figure, and then work from there. In a couple of the other reference books that I have here, this is one by Marvel, how to draw Marvel superheroes, and it breaks it down and it starts talking about things like size, what's called proportions, which is one thing compared to another. You start off and you think about just your stick figure, what he's going to look like or her, and then you break it down to how big does it need to be. So I'm going to cover some of those bases also, and hopefully you guys will draw along with us. So for our superhero, you got to think about the way that the body moves. What we want to do is we want to just come up with a really basic shape. And so we're going to do a little egg shape for our head. Most people's heads are like an egg shape. Yep. Then we're going to go down probably about a line that's about as long as that egg. So whatever you made your egg, draw a line down about that far. All right, and so that's going to be right here. There's the Shang-Chi. That's the head, and go down, and that's right in the middle of the chest. And we'll actually have 2 heads before we run into the belt buckle. So let's go ahead and draw another line down. We'll draw a little line across there. Yep. And then we're going to draw another line about the same distance down with another line across. Yep. Perfect. That just shows us how big this area should be. What shape do you think that his area up here is? What shape is that?
Square.
Kind of a square shape, maybe a little more rectangle, yeah. But so let's go off of here, make that line a little longer, whatever size you want them to be. They're going to be a bigger person, they'll have a larger line there. And then we're going to go up on both sides, and we're going to stop before we hit the head, yeah. So leave a little space for the neck, and come right on back and draw your square shape right in there. You can come up to this line here. Yep. Then I've drawn a circle and I've drawn a square so far. And those are really basic shapes. Next, we're going to draw a triangle on the bottom of that. And then we're going to put a circle on either side of that triangle. Those are his hips. Going right into his legs. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the head. 1 head, 2 head, 3 head, 1 head, 2 head, 3 heads. Yep. Now from here, we've got another head, and then we're down to the knee. So whatever size my head is, I go down off this, and I make a little line, and I've got my legs coming down. That's where my knees are going to be. My knees are going to be little circles. So far, we've drawn what shapes?
Square.
Square.
Circle.
Circle and
triangle.
Triangle. So good. Now let's make our muscles. We're going to just do little bumps on either side for that. Nice. Now if you use a pencil, you can draw lightly or you can draw dark, and then you can erase it afterwards. All right, now from here down, we're going to actually have on Shang-Chi, he's got like 2 more heads there. But most people are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.5 heads. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go down another head and a half and make a line. Or you could go down 2 heads. So whatever size your head is, you've got to go down 1 more head and a half. You can go all the way down to that bottom line because that's going to be where we're going to put our feet. Yep, so line all the way, probably right there. Now most people when they stand, you don't stand with both feet straight forward. You stand with like 1 foot on the side for balance. So that makes it so there's 2 different shapes for the feet. We're going to make a triangle again. That's like this kind of triangle, like a straight on equal triangle. Goes out, over, up. And then the next triangle goes up and then way out to here. Yep, and then from our triangle back up to our knee, let's do the same lines we did for the thigh. Super. Let's put some arms on there. We're going to put circles just like Shang-Chi has right here for his arms. But is this a really good superhero pose? No, superheroes don't stand like that. They put their hands on their hips, right? To make them look extra strong. Show off all those tough muscles that heroes do. So let's put our hands actually right here, and we're going to put a square for both hands right on those hips.
You didn't make it square.
Oh, on right up here. Just off the hip a little. Yeah, both sides. Don't press too hard.
No.
Wait. Okay, keep going. Now, from the middle of our square, we're going to go out and back in. We're making like an L. Because that's his arm. Makes an L. So do it on both sides. We're going to put a little circle where the elbow goes. And then we're going to do a curved line out, right to that elbow circle on both sides. And then all the way, oh, do it on the outside too. Yep, on the bottom. And then do a bump up on both sides there. So from here, up, and do that on both sides. Curves, yep, right now. And then do it on the outside. And it really helps if you have something to look at, like a superhero. Sometimes our superheroes, like Shang-Chi here, you can see all of their muscles. Sometimes they have on armor. Do you have any guys with armor? Right there. Who's that guy?
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Iron Man has on a suit of armor. So how does Iron Man's arms work? Let's see. He can go up. The wrist goes out. It goes in. It twists around. Twists probably more than our wrist does. He can look up and around. All right? What other kind of things can he do? Laying flat. There's also these that you can get that are special just for learning how to draw people. They're not toys, they're tools, but they give you an idea of how people look when they're doing different things. So if I were to try out my superhero pose with this, it would give me an idea of where the body goes when it's standing. And it breaks down each part of the body into a different shape. And the same thing works if you're doing a guy or a girl. You just got to think about how the body moves. All right. We're ready to give our person a neck and then start making them a superhero?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So on either side here, we're going to bring our neck right up. All right. Then we're going to grab a black marker. And we're going to go around the outside lines. Are you ready? Okay. So the outside lines. I'm going to start right here on this one. Nice job. Now take your handy dandy eraser and erase those middle lines. All right. Now, if your superhero could have any superpower, we're going to think of some of our Positivity Project caricature traits. So, what would you want your superhero to be? Brave, creative, curious, enthusiastic, fair, forgiving, grateful, humble, funny, have integrity, be kind, be a leader, loving, love of learning, open-mindedness, optimistic, perseverant, have perspective, prudence, purpose, self-control, teamwork, or social intelligence. What does a hero need, Jay?